Hey man, can you hear me now?
Yo, yeah. Let me make sure you're loud enough on stream though. Go ahead.
Am I loud enough?
You're still really low.
Oh, oh no. Wait, maybe I
let,
can boost myself, or I just talk louder. Does that
let
work?
me let me see if I can turn you up. Go ahead and do what you do.
Uh, do you hear me now?
Yep.
All right. I'll just hold the microphone closer to my mouth. I hope that
You're
works.
like, I'll just eat the mic. No, you're
Yeah,
perfect now.
basically, yeah, it's almost in my mouth. It's perfect. It's totally comfortable.
Here, oh man. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Be
Oh no, it's
natural.
fine.
Be
It's
natural
fine.
with your mic, and I'll turn you up more. I found a way to do it.
Oh no.
But okay, so would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. My name's Jonas. I'm from Austria. I'm 25 years old, and I guess I've been introduced. Guess I've been interested in 3D basically since I was young, but I never really considered doing the stuff myself until about a year ago, I guess. And then last September, I decided that I actually want to learn this, and I went all in. And since then, I've just been focusing on art.
Nice. Yeah, I still need to here. I needed to follow you, and for some reason I never did. Uh, chat. It's I think your volume is okay now, so you're golden.
Okay,
Um,
yeah, if it becomes low again, I'll eat the mic again.
yeah.
It's fine. It's great.
Okay, so let's just like dive right into this. So you're also looking for work. So do you
Yeah,
want to be an environment
I
artist?
I pretty much just finished the radio and this last scene. Before that, I didn't really have that much. So
Yeah, this your abandoned home. We'll get to that one because that one's like crazy. Um, let's go ahead and look at this radio. So right off of the bat, this radio is crazy to me because the this first image, like,
yeah, I think it's just that lighting just kind of
dude,
helps a little.
it looks like the flash of a camera to take a photo of a scene, right?
Yeah, I
It
tried to
has
make
that
like
feeling.
I tried
Go
to
ahead.
push realism as much as I could.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
like you.
on that one, I did the illegal trick of all the holes are full black, roughness one.
You're talking about these guys on the left,
Yeah,
or
and
or
also the
any of
big hole on
these?
the top.
Oh
All of that.
man. Oh, I see it here now too.
Yeah, I didn't know that you're supposed to do that with AO.
I mean, I think it depends on the renderer because like, so this is just a Blender render.
Mama said.
Oh, it is Marmoset. Okay, because I think Marmoset it'll use the ambient occlusion will mask out any gloss values that are coming through, unless it's metalness.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think it looked alright, but yeah, probably for the next piece
Yeah.
I'll do the AO thing.
I mean, so your attention to details is super nice. There's a lot of like damage that looks natural and not kind of like overdone.
Hmm.
You were clearly looking at reference when you made this. You had to have been. There's no way you pulled this out of your head.
Oh no, I made it all up.
Yeah.
No.
uh,
I always overdo my reference. I probably had, I don't know, 50 different images.
yeah. I mean, so with all of that reference, you get a good understanding of how the material is reacting to different lighting scenarios, and you start to understand how the material needs to look, no matter what scene you put it in. And you can really see it in the way that your roughness pass was done. Let me see, or your gloss rather in this scenario. Um, yeah, this looks nice, dude. Let's see if the so yeah, so your gloss passes. Yeah, it's got the it's got the look. There's enough variety in here as well to just kind of break it all up. This is really interesting with the inside of this area being being darker. What was your thought with
Uh,
that the idea behind that?
I mean, that's dust and it's higher roughness. It's inverted.
Hmm. Yeah,
So
so it's just kind
it's
of like
actually
building up
a
in
lighter,
there.
but because there's a lot of dust in there, that's my thought behind it.
Oh yeah, it's even in your, yeah, man. It is quite accurately dirty.
Yeah, I mean the scene is placed and it's pretty dirty, so I tried to. But yeah, usually I went way too subtle with all my details. That's why I tried to push that a little bit more.
Right. Yeah, you're talking about like trying to turn up the dust and the dirt and all the little grimy bits that show up. Because I think when I look at it overall, it's like these smaller details and like the subtle details that you're adding in, you're saying are too subtle and you tried to turn it up here. I think by adding a lot of smaller, like just keep adding them and they just kind of add up and they turn into a big overall like natural feel um,
Mm.
of details. Man, this asset's sick. Oh yeah, and I forgot there's a back to it as well.
Oh, Sandy wants to see the topology. Oh no.
Oh, oh yeah,
I don't know. It's alright. It's not
yeah. It's not that's not
it's
bad.
not perfectly optimized, but
I mean, you have the detail here because the camera gets close like
yeah,
that, right? And you need that little inset. I would say,
yeah. I was thinking about breaking that down, but
yeah,
then I
this,
kind of committed to it.
yeah, I think it's fine to commit to that. Is there a lot of weighting that's going on in here, or is this just normal bakes?
No, it's just baked. It's
Okay,
all one texture set, except for the cables, of course.
right. Yeah, is this just like just a flat color with
Yeah, it's
some roughness or
yeah, just a small
gloss?
texture.
All right, let's see what reality is here. So it doesn't really feel like this was held by anyone.
Yeah, I don't know. The reference that I had was really clear.
Yeah,
Like it was really shiny, and it only had scratches, even though it looked really old. So I tried to copy that.
dude. I mean, I think I'm being nitpicky here because it looks really good. Um, and then the profile here with these materials that feels pretty accurate. Oh man, wait a minute. Are those baked in? Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. This looks really good.
yeah. Thanks.
And I think the dust buildup back here feels pretty natural, like where it's at, and it's like rusting maybe, or is that just dust?
That's rusting on the fan.
Hmm. Yeah, super cool. I guess so when we look at this side, this side's pretty dusty or like dirty. And I think back here could use like that same type of treatment maybe around in this area.
Hmm.
But I mean that's again very nitpicky, smaller details. Because the reality is, unless you're playing a first person game where like you go up to a thing and you're like have to twist some dials and stuff, you don't really see assets like this detailed.
Yeah, no, it just did it for fun, really, for the
Yeah,
scene.
no, it's awesome, man. Oh
Yeah,
whoa.
that's some weird shadowing with the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I don't know that usually doesn't happen because of the opacity.
Yeah, I guess this probably looks better in renders of the from Marmoset than like uh actually seeing it in the viewer, because I think the viewer can't do the same stuff that their glass shaders do in the viewport.
Yeah, I think it's pretty limited.
So then you've got the Swamp ArtStation challenge. Did you want to talk about this one at all? Oh dang, I haven't even
Uh,
clicked on this before. This is
yeah,
cool.
there's a bunch of stuff in there. So during the challenge, I definitely tried to do too much, and there's some stuff that I would probably delete now from it because
Mm.
it's not that good. And the general problem that I had was I tried to kind of keep it clean, but then I didn't know where to put on the floor, so some stuff seems a little bit empty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
like this
that's
shot, for
interesting.
example, I
Yeah.
would probably remove.
This one,
Yeah, because the texture, the rock texture, is not really good.
I guess. I mean, I think that shot feels a little bit like it's tacked on when the rest of the stuff is seems to be uh, associated with each other. That one feels kind of out of place.
Yeah, I thought about maybe I'll bring it into UE5 to a relight, and then I can just remove the stuff.
Oof. Yeah, that'd be looking pretty cool, I think. So the thing I really like about this scene actually is this type of stuff. So you tried to keep the floors pretty clean, right? And you've got this. Where's that one shot? Is it?
Oh,
I think
it's
it's the next one.
after that one, the one
This
of the
one.
cables.
So where the fan vent stuff is, the way you solved the lines around that, I've never seen shapes like that before. So that was kind of interesting. But the attention of like having these warm colors for the ground, whereas everything else is quite cold, really interesting. And then you're using like these fabrics.
Yeah, I
It's
mean
just,
it's made after a concept though. But
yeah. I guess let me see what the. I haven't even looked at the concept. Oh dang, dude, this thing's crazy.
yeah, I think he even won Alexander.
Dang, this is insane. Cool.
Yeah, I thought that too.
I mean, let me see if I can scroll through the. Dang, that's crazy. Okay, so if I go up here, yeah, I mean when I look at this image, like I think that you've you've definitely hit on the color palettes that are in here. Everything is very blue or colder in color, and then you've got like this warmer ground. I think exposing the pipes and cables and stuff like that is really cool. And yeah, this it's funny because this one I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, concept art, yep, yep, looks cool, okay, yeah. But then this one, I actually can see myself walking through here in a game. You know what I mean? Like this feels more like an interactive experience versus like a concept.
Yeah, I tried to make it that way as much as I could.
And I like the silhouetting the characters. I don't know if you had like a. Oh,
Oh
dude,
no,
yeah,
no, I made actual characters, but they don't look that great in the main shot. There's one. That's why I want to remove that from that.
yeah. Is that a hovering table?
Yeah, it's a flying saucer.
Oh man, dude, this is crazy. It looks really cool though. Is there anything that I mean, I guess you'd already highlighted all the stuff that you weren't too fond of. Is there anything that you're really digging about this?
Uh, it's difficult. Yeah, I mean, I think the foliage turned out quite great.
Yeah.
Some of the materials, oh, okay, some are not.
Hmm. Yeah, the
Lighting is
trees look nice. Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to take it in. But yeah, yeah, it's difficult to say that you like something about your own art, right?
yeah.
But yeah, no, this is super cool. Um, let's see what we got in this one. So this one's kind of crazy. Have you been bugged yet since you posted this
uh, about what? No.
for a job?
Also, no.
Not yet.
I
Okay.
mean, it's only been a day.
Yeah, I anticipate this is gonna grab someone's attention, dude. I just noticed the water dripping there. That's really nice. Is that from that
Oh,
kit that you found?
yeah, it's from the marketplace.
Yeah, it's like
It's,
a spline water spline system.
yeah, the blueprint system is pretty cool. Like it spawns this as long as blind, and you can actually do curves and everything. It's pretty cool. I linked it in the description.
All right, nice. I can just grab that and post it in chat too, in case anyone's curious. It was really like I saw it in Discord and was like, "Dang, that is cool." So there's a bit of a rendering issue. Where is that at?
Yeah, I know.
This one.
With the the blur.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's
don't.
the depth of field that's doing that, right?
Yeah, I don't really know how to get rid of that, but I wanted to keep the shot.
Hmm. I mean, there's got to be a way to. Is it because of the rain with the
No,
depth of field?
I think it's just the opacity on the ivy.
Really?
But I don't really know why it's so weird. In the grass, it looks fine.
Yeah. I wonder.
I mean, on the right side, I could explain it because there's some glass that you don't see, but I don't really know why it's happening on the left.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm wondering if there's a because you know when we were playing with the particles in the stylized scene, there were in the shader of that, in the left panel, you can search for like depth of field, and you could tell it to render before the depth of field. I wonder if you can tell this to be before depth of field as well, because I think the alpha is rendering after the depth of field, which is what's causing that. But it's weird though, because it's fine back here, right?
Yeah, that's weird because it's the same master shader as the grass.
Dude, I don't know then. That's really strange. Um, oh yeah, I love rain. Wait, what? Do you love rain? Oh, yo. Is there any thunder in here? Or like lightning?
Yeah, that's
Dude, you got some great sounds in here.
oh, I should link that. That's from Free Sound, I think.
That's awesome. There's some really nice storytelling that's going on in here. And how long did you work on this?
9 weeks, and of that, for the radio, I made that in between. That was, I think, 12 days.
Hmm. Yeah, you really fixed up the transition of the grass to the ground. It's not so harsh anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I already had a grass shader on the floor. I just needed to paint it out further. That was
Hmm.
it was literally a matter
That
of
was
two
the only.
minutes.
Of course, of course. And the like the vines or like the dead ivy that's on the corner of the wall isn't sticking out as much as it was before.
Oh,
It felt very it felt flat. Like I don't know, I didn't know how to explain it, but it didn't feel like, dude, this looks like a concept. Is there any post done in here?
on what? On the ivy itself, or?
Anything in here? Like how much tweaking occurred after the render?
I added some noise, so a little bit
Yeah.
of curve adjustment, a little bit of blurring, and I did all the tricks that you usually show, with the bloom and stuff.
Oh,
But not
right.
too heavy, but it's like
Yeah,
the basic stuff.
dude. Yeah, this is really cool, and the framing is super strong. Um, I wonder if I would go maybe a little bit heavier with the water, just for the damage that's going on here. For the still shot, I think it's okay when it's moving because then you can see it and you understand what's happening. But either way, this
Oh yeah,
is very strong. Um,
yeah. Thanks.
I think so. I used to live in Seattle. I think what I would do is maybe move the building away from the Space Needle. That way you can clearly see it, because then you would really pick up on it. From back here, it's kind of hard to notice it. Once you see it, you know, oh, it's a Space Needle.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a building behind it that's causing you to like be not sure if that's what you're looking at. I don't know. That's probably a nitpick of someone who lived there.
Yeah, one thing I thought about was maybe painted it to be like kind of overgrown the needle or something like that. But then again, I'm not that great at painting and stuff, so
Mm.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's more, it's probably more interesting that it's a silhouette as well, anyways. But man, this is pretty crazy. I'm curious, how did you approach the ceiling break?
It's just a bunch of broken slats. If you go down the to the what's it, the
Yeah,
acid breakdown?
yes, man, this is a strong render as well. There's some good shots in here, dude. Oh wow, you got the needle in the. That's hilarious. Uh, dude, the little micro information, is that painted in or is that decals, like floating alphas?
We're on the floor, the dirt
Yeah.
door. Oh yeah, it's all vertex painting most of the
Okay.
stuff in the scene.
Okay, so you
Uh,
got this break.
Anyway, how I broke it, I actually followed the tip from Martin Hoff. I hope
Hmm.
I didn't butcher his name. From his post-apocalyptic
Yeah, the
gym
gym.
scene. Yeah,
Yeah,
he had a blog post there how he did it, and I did it the exact same thing with a boolean.
nice. No, you said his name right. Unless I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, it's turned out really great, and I think that it's that final image. It's so funny. It's like that last. You see how much iteration happens in that last like few seconds here.
Yeah,
Like
the critics really want
tons
to
of
look strong.
little micro tweaks, and yeah, it's super cool. Is there? Did you have any questions for your that you wanted to ask about your portfolio review, or like just in general?
Yeah, maybe if you wanted to apply at a company and they don't really have the position posted, would it still be okay to at least write them that maybe I would be interested, or
Oh yeah,
is that
totally.
a oh, okay.
Yeah, as long as so the thing is, as long as you're not harassing,
Yeah, of course.
you're in a good spot. The furthest I would probably go if they haven't posted anything and they don't have like an email to um, like contact the studio directly is to maybe even find a recruiter on like LinkedIn and either message them or tag them in a post
Oh,
saying,
uh,
showing your post, and then like just tag them in it. You might not even need to say anything to them, but the fact that you've tagged them in the post, they can decide to look at it and be like, oh yeah, we've been needing, an environment artist, because the reality is like like if you got a studio and they're working on a game, the team needs to go, hey, we need this many environment artists, we need this concept artist, we need a lighting artist, we need effects. They'll say what they need, and then those get turned into job postings that eventually go on the website. But what I was saying is the reality is a lot of the times we know we need to get that set up, but we're too busy working on what we're working on, and that job posting won't go up on time. It'll end up showing up later, even though we kind of know we need to be looking for environment artists now. Sometimes that can be delayed by months sometimes. So it's like it doesn't hurt to contact a studio no matter what, as long as you're not like pestering them.
oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Thanks.
Mm. Yeah, it's there's are you trying to like stay in your area, or are you trying to go somewhere specific?
Oh no, I'm totally fine with basically moving anywhere, but
Mm.
it would probably be somewhere in the EU because of work visas.
Yeah. Yeah. Work visas are funny.
Yeah.
it's it's terrible to say it like that because it blocks so much talent sometimes. I think working from home has fixed a lot of those. I mean, it didn't fix everything, but it's given the ability for people that are in countries where they can't get into the industry all of a sudden can like remote work. But yeah. So okay, so if you want to be an environment artist, you've got these scenes. These are all like super strong. I'm really curious. Like, what are you working on next?
I
You have
mean,
any ideas? I mean, you
yeah.
just finished this, so.
Oh no, I actually already have an idea. It's wait, I'll link it. It's from Carl Sisson. Do you know him? He's like a matte painter.
It sounds super familiar. I probably would. Let's see the link, and then I'll probably be like, oh right, yes, dude.
He
There's
does stuff with fractals. With
oh dang, you gonna dive into fractals?
yeah, I don't know.
I'd be like, dude, that's
Yeah, if I can
intense.
find it.
What's up?
Oh, I just need to search for it for a second.
Cool. Yeah, no rush. But yeah, I mean, your attention to detail is really strong, and storytelling is really good. Um, I expect oh, someone just linked something in chat.
Oh
Is
no,
this
that's me.
is that you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Now
something
that I
in that
read the
direction.
now that I read the username, it's become so clear. Oh, dude.
Yeah, maybe something like this, and I think it could work pretty well with Unreal 5.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And maybe it's not really that large, but I
Hmm.
haven't really asked him for permission or anything yet, so I don't know.
That's super interesting. It's very strangely Giger. or Geiger. I never know how to say his name, but it's very aliens actually. That's super cool. And then you got these swirls going on in here. Delfino is asking in chat, how important is it to create completely original environment designs, or is it fine to just work from concepts? I think working from concepts is totally fine. I do think there is a little bit of an extra bonus when you take that concept and you adjust it or make changes that you think will make it more interesting. I don't know how much you changed this, Jonas, on the for this concept.
The layout is pretty similar for the most part. It's really just
Yeah.
that he had a character in the door, and I changed so I added the
Oh
city.
yeah. Yeah, seeing that, like, this is a good example of like taking the concept but then like kind of making it your own as well. That's pretty cool. Oh man, I didn't see that there's rain in here too. Dude, that's cool. Gosh, these shots are sick, man.
Thanks.
But yeah, this is totally fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with this concept either, but I do prefer this scene. It just feels really balanced and kind of easy to look at, whereas there's a lot of information to take in, which is, I mean, I guess let's face it, that's what concept art is a ton of info.
Yeah.
It's like game art concept anyways. But
I mean, I also didn't want to make all the props he has in this concept.
I mean, that is a lot of tarp in there, man. So I get it. I get you. No, it's super cool though. Job well done. We need to make sure more people see this. And that you leave that to the Empire. We'll make sure we'll make sure everyone sees it. But no, it's super cool, man. It's weird because I want to say, wow, you've grown a lot, but like all three of these are quite strong in different ways. So it's just like consistent work. And now I'm like just curious to see the next stuff. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about or questions before we jump out of here?
No, that's everything. So thanks again for doing this, and thanks again for the 5th review.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, 5, let's go. I got this. But no, you can thank the fact that Maru's not here. he's hanging out with his other family. So the apartment is quiet and Fuzel and I can focus. She's got thumbs up. But no, thanks for sharing your portfolio, man. It's very strong. I'm excited to see the next piece.
Yeah, thank you, and bye.
Yeah, talk to you later. Peace. Very nice. Very nice. Man, that's a strong portfolio. Oh, I didn't get to ask. Is it Jonas or Jonas? Because I think Jonas is here, and Jonas is probably where you're at. Eric's convinced. Yeah, he's gonna drop soon.